It's no secret that Americans are deeply divided over politics, maybe now more than ever. We have fewer friends in the opposite party. We're less likely to date or marry across party lines, which tells you a lot. Some writers are even calling for divorcing your spouse or disowning your parents if they committed the sin of voting for Donald Trump. Well, businessman and philanthropist Foster Friess says he wants to do something about this divide. So this Friday, he's paying people to sit down and have coffee with someone they disagree with. Foster Friess joins us tonight. Foster, what an interesting idea. What's the idea behind this?
Well, I was very touched with the young woman's father, Heather's father, who said, you know, let's start forgiving one another. And I forgive James Field, much like happened in Charleston, where the victims of the people who shot forgave the shooter. And I think that culture and that society is something we have to restore. And so the more we can be civil about one another, and Heather's mother said, you know, they tried to silence her, but this will magnify her. So she was working so hard to bring reconciliation. And I was very touched by a similar event where Bob Vander Plaats, who was the guy who anointed Huckabee, Santorum, and Cruz, an evangelical leader, and he was invited to coffee by the leader of the gay, lesbian, transgender president, the leader in Iowa. They got together. She invited him. They had the best time. Neither of them changed their view on sexuality or marriage. So if they can do that on that controversial issue, we can do it on a lot of issues. And I'm excited about the return to civility that everybody wants, and it's going to happen, Tucker. It's going to happen.
So you're not just suggesting that people have coffee with someone they kind of disagree with, but you're saying that people should find someone they disagree with completely and sit down with that person.
Well, guess what? Rick Santorum invited Van Jones, and Laura Ingraham invited Rachel Maddow. So how do you like those? I hope they accept, and we're going to have a lot of fun stories to come out of this where people realize when you get to know someone on a personal basis, it's very hard to be angry and mean, and we have to be more careful about throwing this word hate around. You know, let's love Trump hate, if so to speak. Forgive the pun, or accept the pun. Love Trump's hate.
So you're bankrolling this?
Well, only for the $25,000. I'm not. You better be the first 1,000, or you don't get a nickel, Tucker.
So for the first 1,000 people, you go to your website and sign up, and you get reimbursed for your coffee.
Well, they have to show their meeting. They have to describe their coffee time on social media, and that's how you qualify for the reimbursement or the gift of $25 reimbursed for the coffee.
Oh, how cool.
But I think with all the people watching your show tonight, instantly I told all my friends who all told all their friends, and you're going to have more viewers tonight than the eclipse had, Tucker.
I hope so. Plus, you can look directly at it without burning your retinas, I hope.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fine.
So I wonder if increasingly people even know other people they disagree with. It seems like people don't even have contact with people who have different views.
Yeah, it's so true. People will say, as soon as you mention a certain political figure or something, they'll walk away. But I think that might be exaggerated. If you walk around the colonies here in Wyoming and Utah places, this tension isn't as great as it is in the what I call the kingdom of D.C. And there's another way, Tucker. Listen, here's a great idea. How do we pass a piece of legislation that hardly anyone can disagree with? So the more we get people to agree on things, that starts the momentum going back to being agreeable. So I'm forming Patients USA, which is going to give the patient a seat at the table along with the drug, insurance, and hospital companies who currently are sitting at the table, and we're on the sidelines listening in. And that one-line piece of legislation, quote, every provider of healthcare services and products has to publish prices. Now, with so many people don't have insurance and high deductibles, people are going to need those prices so they can find out, where do I want to get my MRI? Where can I buy this, buy that? So I hope you'll help promote that idea sometime. Patients USA.
I love the idea. I don't know if that'll be popular among the people profiting from this, but I'll support you in that, Foster. Thank you for that and for this idea, which I love. I'll try and find someone I disagree with. I'm not sure I know anybody, but I'll go on the hunt. Thanks. Good to see you.
Thanks, Tucker. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.